Okay, I know I'm late. I'm very freaking late. But I was gone. I was gone for the time being. So, let's jump into it, right? The Nonchalant Trials of Sun JINWOO, right? I know it's a very old video. I'm late. I'm gone. Let's jump into it.
Finally, after many trials and errors, an entire video corrupting on a man, leading to the worst crash out he's ever had in his life, to Rampage Jacksoning his f***ing door and redoing it.
Oh yeah, it was the Invincible video. Okay.
An entire video from scratch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back after experiencing the worst technical difficulty I've ever experienced. Still don't know how that happened, but oh boy.
And bro, he was only left like 5 minutes of editing that video. We're gonna do that one later. You know, he was only there for 5 minutes of editing that video, and boom, gone. Yeesh, bro. And these like a 30-minute videos, dog. Excuse.
Another day, another trial for one of the most anticipated characters ever. People have been asking me to do a video on this motherfucker for ages. Even before the anime came out, they just wanted straight manhwa panels. But it is none other than the serial ore farming E-rank Smurf of doom, Mr. Sung.
Yeah, he was kind of a Smurf. Okay, in gaming terms, let me put you on gaming terms, right? A Smurf is another player within an online game. You don't know their level, especially in games where you usually see their levels. You know what I'm saying? So they can look like a level 1, but when they start fighting, like, nah, this is some level 50 stuff right here, bro. That's some Smurf stuff. That's a Smurf, you know. It's always at the worst time when you find out they're not what they are. You know, that's what a Smurf is in gaming terms. You know. The more you know.
So prepare yourself to watch this motherfucker watch somebody else get their ass beat when he knows damn well he can one-shot the nigga. Ain't even gonna lie to y'all, every time he does this shit, I'm adding a charge because what the fuck, bro? So, without further ado, the JINWOO
Trial. Nice. Trial 1, subject, Sun JINWOO, round table, or
alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So before we actually dive into Exhibit A, let's get a little context on Mr. JINWOO here. So, in the world of solo leveling, Earth turned into an action RPG. These things called gates started opening up in the world, and inside of those gates were your typical dungeons. Now, when this happened, there were humans who awakened abilities, and they were called hunters. Now, these hunters had a ranking system for how strong you were. S rank to E rank. S being the cream of the crop. Highest ranked niggas in the game. These are your one above alls, radiants, challengers, and basically any other high ass rank in any other game. These niggas don't touch grass in showers. Never heard of them. Clear example, look at fine shit right here. She always gotta have a handkerchief because she cannot bear the smell of all these sweaty ass niggas.
I don't know who it is, but somebody smell like shit.
And then they go,
He's not. Okay. They don't smell like gamers, but he's not wrong. He's not wrong. They do smell to her because, damn it, they do smell, but it's like she doesn't like the smell of their aura. You know, it still looks bad. You know, this still smell bad.
From A rank to B, C, D, and E. And JINWOO was a fucking
the worst,
No way.
the weakest.
This nigga was trash.
Absolutely.
He sucked. Hot ass, button buttons. And what made it worse, he was a DPS. So that's how you know he really was trash.
Not even a support, a tank, or nothing. He's just cooked. He's in the front lines every time.
To make it even more worse, in this world, once you get a rank, you're stuck there. There's no leveling up.
Nope.
You are hard stuck. So this man,
you are level 10 till the day you die. That's it. That's all you have. No leveling up unless those rare occasions, my friend. Those small rare occasions. Small rare occasions you level up. Or get stronger. Or get a buff. Get a boost. Or get a curse that's actually a benefit when you use it properly. You know what I'm saying? No. You're just stuck in that. That's all you have. That's all.
JINWOO was hard stuck bronze 3, and he was also known as the world's weakest hunter. Niggas had a sigh of relief when they saw him at raids because they was like, oh, JINWOO's here? Shit, this is gonna be a walk in the park, my nigga. This nigga even had his little E-dater, his pocket healer. Fine shit number 1, because that's what I'm gonna call it, because I don't know if his name. She out here having to heal this nigga 24/7 because he's struggling with a fucking goblin. She looking at this every time like, JINWOO.
Oh man, remembering all these, man. I'm very far from this one. I think I don't want to spoil the manhwa, the comic. You know, I don't want to spoil the comic, right? I'm very far into the comic, so now looking back, I'm like, this guy was weak. He was trash, bro. He was getting beat every day, jumped every day, bleeding all the time. He had to go to a hospital. Most of the money he made, he needs to spend on the hospital bill. Dude, 56% of his money he made had to go to hospital bills because he was always getting injured. Damn, bro, that was a lot. Yeah, bro, it was even worth it.
You gotta stop this shit. I'm having to pocket your scrub ass every fucking raid.
Every
the reason why bro was even doing this in the first place was because his mama was in a coma. This nigga was dealt one of the worst hands at life I've ever seen. Nigga was a trash ass hunter, mama in a coma, and his dad went to go get fucking milk. Backstory so tragic you would think Oda wrote this shit. Now I'm gonna speedrun how everything changed for this man and how he had the greatest glow up I've ever seen. Him and his party found a secret dungeon. They go into a big old room with some big old statues. Little do they know these statues are alive and they start blicking everybody. People getting incinerated to the bone, stepping on bitches, Aaron Yeager style, getting split in half and Swiss cheese like freezing. This was brutal. And JINWOO decided to sacrifice himself so everybody could escape, leading to him getting jumped by all the statues and dying like the most brutal way ever. But look,
can I even show this? Look at it. Dang.
For JINWOO, this was all a test by the mysterious system. And JINWOO gets a second chance at life as a player. And as a player, he has the ability to level up. He could finally get out of bronze. He was not destined to be a trash ass nigga anymore.
Okay, I will admit they did try to check if he leveled up when he was waking up at the hospital. But he hasn't leveled up yet, so he was still E at that time. I don't know, because you're still leveling up, so no one has ever leveled up, so you'll be weird if you're okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Turned in to Himothy. Bro started going into secret dungeons, clearing them solo. He didn't need a pocket heal no more. He became competent. He could one-shot bosses, whole parties was
broke his shield like it's nothing. Even left the sword there saying, I don't need it no more.
Struggle to beat. The system made him do the exact workout as Saitama. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Only difference is a nigga ain't go bald. And he ended up building a Greek god physique in like days. So now that we got all the context out the way, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, Attack of the Smurf. This man JINWOO caught some bodies. And I'm not talking about no regular dungeon bosses. Talking about actual human bodies. He was booming niggas. And our first
kind of deserved though, but
example of this is this bum ass 6-stack. These scheming ass niggas was trying to set our boy up. You see, you need at least 8 people to raid a gate. So they needed 2 fills. So they got JINWOO and this trust fund bum ass, I got all this gear for nothing, Nepo baby Jinho. Like, don't get me wrong, I with bro, but you can't tell me this nigga ain't the definition of I got all the best fancy new equipment just to still be ass. Like, this nigga sucks, but he's got some of the best equipment on the market. If this don't scream daddy's money, I don't know what to tell you. Now,
Bro, the definition of pay to win. He paid to win through. He's a B rank, bro. The most of the bosses in this world he cannot beat, but he's due to the bro. He's a pay to win.
When JINWOO met up with this 6-stack, he was introduced to Mr. Dongsook, and he explained to JINWOO, nice to meet you, man. My name is Hwang Dongsook. All we need you to do is sign this contract, and we'll be on our way. Now, JINWOO picked up on these guys' game pretty easily. First off, they made him sign an NDA, which is already sketchy as hell. Yep. Secondly, they only asked him to carry the bags because he's an E rank. And last but not least, the biggest thing that threw him off, their team comp consisted of 3 tanks and 3 DPS. Not a single healer
no nothing. No healer, no support, no nothing. Just tanks and damage.
Sight. And bro told him, oh,
That type of party is all risk rewards. They'll risk it all. Okay, no coming back. One chance, bro. When they say, oh, if you kill the boss, you go back to the level 1. That kind of team up will risk it all. Oh, bro.
Don't worry, we do all of our raids with no healer.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah.
And this is when JINWOO knew. 4 C ranks and 2 D ranks. That's equivalent to 4 golds and 2 silvers. And not a single healer in sight. GG no heals, this shit is cooked. So later on, they enter the dungeon, and JINWOO is just there carrying the bags and letting them do all the work. So they end up making it to the boss's lair, and they hit the jackpot because the whole place is covered in mana crystals. These boys are about to make a fortune. So this is when the scheming 6-stack starts to enact their plan. You see, the boss of this dungeon is asleep, and they needed to be asleep to mine all the crystals, because if the boss dies, the gate closes. So Dong-suk told old boy right here, hey man, where's the gear? And bro says, man, sorry boss, I left it outside. JINWOO and Jinho, you guys stay here and look after the score, and we're gonna go get the mining equipment, capiche? Huh? So they leave, right? And guess what they do? They blow up the entrance to the boss's lair, leaving them trapped in there. So
yeah, that's when I know those guys suspicious. The moment that say all of us let's go there, you stay here. Yeah, I was like, no, you're leaving us with the boss, my guy. The boss, the spider. Yeah, that's when I knew y'all are bad.
This 6-stack is a bunch of con men crooks because their actual plan was to trap them in there and wake the boss up with the explosion so the boss can then eat them and go to sleep after a good meal. And this would allow them to come in and mine all those crystals. So they literally use these boys as bait. These are some crooked ass niggas. But oh, how...
Okay, fine. I know it's dumb to think it's already asleep. You know, but the thing about spiders is they sleep to save energy. Then when they eat, they sleep again to digest that energy and not use that energy they just got to hunt again. I'm a nerd. I know these things, but average people don't know these kind of stuff. So, and they did not explain that in the show. So, it's kind of a smart plan, but come on, it's already asleep. Just get a sleeping potion and learn a sleeping spell or something, bro. Like, that was dumb.
Little did they know that the E rank that they had holding their bags was a Smurf of Doom. JINWOO cooked this spider.
Nah, at this point he had to be an A rank. Either B or A. Sun JINWOO had to be an A or B rank at this point. No.
In a minute tops. Like, dog, I hate spiders, but this classifies as animal abuse. Look at what he's doing to the thing. He's butchering that nigga. You know, trust fund baby looking at bro like, what the fuck? Who is this demon on my team? He just cooked a boss by himself. Bro was so flabbergasted, he picked up the bags and said, hey bro, let me carry your shit. You're the boss, right? You need some water, my nigga? I know you're tired. Sure. Yeah, drink it all up, boss. And just off of this moment, this rich motherfucker became his biggest glazer.
Dude, he's basically this guy, bro. He should play Oblivion, bro. This guy will follow you around. Dude, this guy is so cool, bro. The most loyal follower I've ever seen. Anyway, moving on.
So then later on, the scheming 6-stack come back. And they were surprised the boss is dead. So they thought Jinho killed it because he has all this expensive gear. So bro told him, kill JINWOO and we'll let you live. But Jinho was like, no.
They were not gonna let him live. They were gonna bribe him or just end him. It's not gonna end well for him. No, not at all. Bro.
Nah, I ain't fighting him. He might fuck around, kill me before he kill y'all. So they get ready to jump old boy. And while they're walking towards him, JINWOO gets the urgent quest. And the system tells this man, kill these niggas. All 6 of them, boom these bums. So this mage ends up blasting JINWOO and sends bro into the wall. But that attack was straight futile. That shit just tickled the nigga. Bro got up and was like, oh, thank you for that. I had this crook in my back for like a month, but that little massage that you just gave me finally fixed it. So allow me to return the favor. So they looking at bro like, what the fuck?
You're not seeing that ominous aura. You're not seeing an ominous black aura coming from him of death, basically. You're not seeing nothing. If one of my friends attacks someone and I see some shadowy aura coming out from it, I'm gone. I'm on my knees, bro. I'm on my knees. My pride is gone. I'm not Vegeta, bro. No.
This guy delusional? So the ginger right here walked up to JINWOO and was like, let me give you a reality check, man. You're a bum-ass E rank, bronze 3. What the f you gonna do to us, huh? with no emotion, just decapitates this man. Niggas is shocked. They like, nani? How the hell did an E rank just kill a D rank? And Hwang Dong-suk knew, oh my God, this isn't an E rank. This is a Smurf of doom. So they all try to jump him, but it is no use. Look at this, he flash steps, bro, and just shoves a dagger in his neck. Oh boy comes in with a swing, misses, knife to the gut. And he deserves this shit too for rocking that piece of broccoli on his head. You know what made these dudes' deaths even worse? They did not die off of just that one stab. He ended up poisoning these niggas, making them
Oh yeah, it's the Cobra Blade. I forgot. Yes, that one has a lot of paralysis. Yeah.
suffer before he finally cut them down.
Double kill.
Now next up, look at this bum ass nigga with the gun. Can't aim for shit. And he like,
Nigga, what the fuck is this bullshit?
so JINWOO easily kills his bum ass. And then look at the mage. He tries to hit bro with a fireball. Instant flash step. And takes a knife to the booty hole. Pause.
Quadruple kill.
Nigga stabbed him in his ass. You could tell by the way he fell. And just off that, this man that caught 5 bodies, but he wasn't done. Cause he still had to deal with old boy. And he was mad as hell. He was like, you fucking Smurf. So you think you're cool, huh? Beating on bum ass D and C ranks. Well, little do you know, those guys were just holding me back. Because I know damn well I'm a higher rank than I should be. So bro tries to attack him, but Woo speed blitzes him and tells him, nah, buddy, you're right where you belong. Just another fucking scrub stuck in elo hell.
Bro, not even your own boost can even protect you from him, bro. Yeah, as I said, he's an A or a B.
Face plants this bum. And at this point in time, old boy started rethinking his whole life. He even started begging the bro like,
It's too late.
Give me up, bro.
Too late.
Listen, we could be a duo queue of hell. Me, you, we'll be unstoppable.
Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Oh no. Oh no. I am not redoing this reaction. Hell no. Too tired for
You are a worthless, bitch ass nigga. Cause what are you here for? To worship me? Kill yourself.
Please hard carry me. I swear to God out.
Quintuple kill.
This man just wiped the whole team. Dropped off all 6 of them, sent them back to the lobby. But these were not the only human bodies Woo called oh no. Because the next victim on this man's list,
ooh, if he had a rise at this point, man,
was Mr. Tae-shik Kang. And I ain't gonna lie, this is another motherfucker that had it coming. So how this happened, JINWOO was on a raid with his old crew, with old nigga and fine shit. And during this raid, they had some prisoners with them that were gonna help because it'll shed some time off of their sentencing. And the supervisor of these prisoners was Tae-shik Kang. But Mr. Tae-shik was not here to supervise. Oh no, this man was here to fulfill a bounty. You see, this man got an offer from a father whose daughter was assaulted by these 3 prisoners, and the daughter ended up booming herself. Then shortly after that, the mother was hospitalized after the shock. Some pretty terrible shit.
yeah, but yeah, I'm hiring an assassin on you if you do that, bro. I'm hiring.
So the father paid Tae-shik to kill these dudes, and that's what he did. He boomed them, which is reasonable. They deserved it. However, what was not deserved is what happened to these 2. Because
Oh yeah. Oh, this guy, bro. You see, even before this quest, he was like, oh, his wife, oh man, honey, you should really stop doing. It's always those guys, the loving family with a wife that says, oh, we gotta stop doing these dangerous jobs. And it's like, man, honey, this is the last job, honey. This is the last mission, honey. Don't worry, honey. This is the last one. I'll retire, get a better job. I have so much in savings. We'll be okay. Every time.
Luckily for them, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They saw old boy boom these niggas. So guess what this maniac did? He kills old boy and the old nigga. Then when JINWOO and everybody else found the bodies, this maniac tried to sneak them until JINWOO stopped him at the last second. And just look at this crackhead talking like, oh yeah, I love the thrill of the kill. So what should I do first? Should I dive your backline and kill your healer? I mean, you're not gonna protect a poor bitch. And my God, this is JINWOO's first offense of letting somebody get their ass whooped when he can clearly whoop that nigga's ass. So Unk told JINWOO, hold on there, young player. Let the OG handle this one now. Now, Kang was a B rank hunter, and Unk was a C rank hunter. And also, you
And Sun Jinwoo at this point, he has to be A rank at this point because dealing with those other guys, he had to level up from them. So obviously, he's an A rank. He could handle this. But no, take it over, Unk.
Can't forget, Unk has one arm.
Yeah.
And before one of y'all say, well, usually characters with one arm are usually strong. Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Not everybody is built like Shanks. This is just a regular nigga with one arm.
But
So,
B rank.
Woo, why the fuck did you let Unk fight this nigga? Why? So you could read your opponent, so you could download him to beat him later? Like, nigga, you could download his ass while fighting him.
He was very capable and fast enough to read him up. Come
But
on.
nah, you decided to let Unk get that ass whooped. You got fine shit over here falling to her knees, panicking for her lifeline. Oh my God, we're gonna die. You literally let this nigga get hit by a judgment cut. Nigga popping off blood to keep Virgil. So when OG was about to die,
No one's Virgil, bro. He's not doing like him, bro. Virgil.
Jinwoo finally decided to save this man. But I don't care. Too little too late, bro. Hit that nigga with the Jinwoo special. Watching this nigga get his ass beat just so you could pull up cold as shit.
Nah.
King serial ore farmer, bro.
Anything
Now,
for the
Taishi
ore
Kung
farm.
wasn't an idiot like the six tag.
No.
This man knew off the rip. E rank my ass. You're smurfing like a motherfucker. You know you can get reported for this shit, right? Now, this fight for Jinwoo was a mirror match of hell because both of them have the same dual blade dagger build. So at the end of the day, this is an ego off. The person who wins this fight is just better. So these boys start to dance and everything is just straight equal. Equal speed, equal technique, equal power. Typical things that you're gonna see in a mirror match. But everything changed when Jinwoo got that notification and the system said once again, lock the fucking and boom this nigga
Oh, he
or I'm
stopped your heart.
stopping your heart. So this man start hitting the Goku hop, loosening up the bones and muscles to whoop this nigga ass. So Jinwoo blitzes bro at the speed of sound and lands a cut under his left eye. And that nigga Taeshik was stunned. He was like, holy shit. Was this motherfucker just warming up? Indeed, he was.
Yep.
And that cut that he landed poisoned the left side of bro's face because Jinwoo's daggers have that poison debuff. But it was just gonna get worse for bro from here. Jinwoo started blitzing the hell out of bro, started putting him on his toes. But Taeshik ends up using his passive ability, making him go invisible. And he ends up slicing Woo in the ankles. I know that had to be painful. If you've ever been hit in the ankle by a razor scooter, up the pain level by 10, and that's the hit that Jinwoo just took. And that man Taeshik was talking shit. He was saying, yeah, it hurt, don't it, fuck nigga? Go on, call out to your healer. Go to your back line and get some heals like the bitch you are. But Jinwoo just looked at bro dead in the eyes and told him,
Born again!
like, bro, just look at his face, man. He knew it was over. Bro can heal himself. And he has a spare healer in his backline. It's over. At this point, just vote to surrender, my nigga. Just get it over with. So it was all over. Jinwoo activated that murderous intent. This man emitted so much of his aura. It invaded this man's psyche. And before he knew it, he had a dagger shoved in his heart. And all he saw before the lights went out was this man Woo ore farming over his body. I don't know what's worse.
And stole his skill.
Getting fucking teabagged or a motherfucker ore farming over my dead body. But with that being said, Taeshik Kung became the 7th victim to be Swiss cheesed by the Smurf of Doom, the Jinwoo tribe.
Nice transition. Exhibit it. Damn.
Y'all right, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit B, scrapping with a Souls boss. Now, this man Jinwoo is not new to fighting crazy ass dungeon bosses. I mean, this is the same dude who fought and killed a Cerberus. This man killed Hades' 3-headed dog and lived to tell the tale. That is insane. But then,
Yeah, but he left afterwards. This is nah, bro. That was the guard for the castle. He didn't go in the castle. He was killing the guard. That was the dog. He said, nah, I'm going home. I'll come back later.
there was
And he
one
did.
boss that put so much belt to ass on this nigga. It low-key made him rethink this hunting shit. And it was none other than the 7-foot big-bodied Eagles, the Blood Ray. Motherfucker look like he just jumped out of Dark Souls 3. Now this man Jinwoo sweating bullets off the rip. And this was the ultimate test for Jinwoo. Eagles looked at bro and said, are you a real nigga or are you a phony nigga? On God, bitch boy. So Eager speed blitzes Jinwoo, and just from the first strike, bro destroyed a whole pillar. He was not playing with bro. Then he strikes again.
Nah, Eagers had to be a C rank, S rank. Ew, I'm sorry, S rank. He had to be an S rank.
And Jinwoo blocked it, but that strike had so much force, it sends him across the throne room, and 1 second later, he's already on his ass. Didn't even give this man a chance to breathe. And by God, Jinwoo was trying everything. Bro was throwing multiple strikes, but Eagers had Ultra Instinct. But Jinwoo was finally able to land a hit, but it did no damage. Bro's armor parried it. Then he came down with his sword again.
Bro has heavy armor.
And this strike was so powerful, it sent him flying again. This man Jinwoo was lost, couldn't do nothing. He been fighting the motherfucker for 2 minutes and not even an inch of health is gone. So Jinwoo's blade could basically do nothing. These stats were not doing it. Bro was insanely underleveled. So Jinwoo decided, man, if the dagger ain't gonna do nothing, I might as well just throw hands. And Egress, being a gentleman, decided,
we throwing hands, so I like you, little nigga. Alright, let's throw hands then.
Bro was already winning the fight, but decided to come down to his level and throw hands with.
He's like, I have time. Yeah, I don't need this blade. I don't. Let's throw hands.
This man is a demon. And Egress wasted no time. Bro stood there in Orphan for 2 seconds. Then boom! With the snap of a finger, plants this man in the ground. Punch was so fast, it was unreactable. And it didn't stop here. Bro picked him up and ragdolled him across the room. Then hawked him down and hit this boy with the
Hit him.
Humbling this man to a pope in the wall. And I tell you, boy, Jinwoo was trying his hardest, but he could not land a single hit. Egress had perfect defense. But while Jinwoo was getting ragdolled, he ended up finding an opening. And he ends up bicycle kicking this nigga in the neck. And he finally took some health off. But this kick enraged Egress. Bro said fuck it and skipped to his second phase. He started juggling and
Listen, man, F Arner, man, forget this. I'm whooping you, bro. I'm done.
Pulling this man like a basketball. Look at this in slow motion. Uppercut to the gut, then to the back, while making him flip mid-punch. Then another two-piece combo. Then he hits the Dragon Ball double hammer fist slam. Then sends him flying with the haymaker. And dog, at this point, it just looked like Eagles was playing with a new toy he got for Christmas. Bro was hitting him with the Broly drag. Then threw him across the room again. And look how he just conveniently landed on the throne. Then this man Egress walked up to him like,
Come on, bitch ass nigga. Show me that you worthy of this throne. Or sit here and die like a bitch.
So Egress uses the force to call his greatsword and swings at Jinwoo. But Jinwoo enhanced his body to catch the sword, then summons his dagger and stabs him in the eye, finally doing some damage to this man. And this is when
Yeah, that was the only opening, the eye.
Jinwoo just awoke that dog in him. He ended up pushing bro all the way into the wall, summoned his dagger again, then shoved it in this man's throat and said, nah, I'm not done yet. He starts shoving that motherfucker in there deep. Pause. But look at this. Bro started tweaking so hard the animation changed. Then he shoved it in his throat again. Pause. But dog,
Wasn't it his head?
this insane lock-in moment by Jinwoo gave him the upper hand in slaying a Souls boss.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was a neck. It was a neck. It goes to the brain, though. I counts.
Not gonna lie, insane work. Nigga beat a Souls boss IRL and on the first try too. Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is IRL, you only do get one try. But bro proved that he was Himothy just for 5 minutes later to get jumped by 1,000 other dead homies. Not gonna lie, that's some nasty work. Y'all ain't even let the nigga heal. The Jinwoo trials. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of just trial 1, this man got 7 bodies, 1 count of animal abuse, 1 count of watching somebody getting their ass beat when you should be helping them, killing a Cerberus, and defeating a Souls boss.
That has to be the round table. That has to be the round table. Come on.
Like them some impressive stats for just 1 trial. And we still got Exhibit C, D, and E to
Season
go with trial 2. So, will Jinwoo make the round table? Will this stat line get even more ridiculous? Spoiler, yes.
Oh man, he's not gonna. Okay, he's not gonna declare it right now. Then, okay, that was the Jinwoo trial 1. He's not gonna put him in the table or bust him. Okay, fine. Alright, that was Triple King with another video. I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe. Peace.